Hello, friends. Good morning, everyone. Happy Independence Day. Good morning, Joel. Happy Independence Day. Jai Shakti, Sundarajan, Shantanu, Chaitanya, Rishav. Good morning. So, guys, today I'll be giving you the PDF in the group after 2 to 3 days. Okay. Majorly, I would be writing things on the board today. Okay. And class is from 10 to 1. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Happy Independence Day, Vijendra. Happy Independence Day, Sundarajan. Lop Mudra, good morning. Padum, good morning. Happy Independence Day, Padum. Sadhvi, good morning. Happy Independence Day to all of you. So, the PDF would be uploaded in the group after 2 to 3 days. Classes from 10 to 1 will take a break at 11:30. Okay? I'll be focusing on the important topics which are necessary from the exam perspective. Okay, guys? So, in this case, I would be writing on the board and I would be dictating things. So please note down along with me. Okay. Okay. Ashirvad, good morning. Now, what is your query? Please let me know what is your query. Exactly 10 to 1. The break would be just for 5 minutes at 11:30. Okay. Jami, good afternoon. Good morning, sorry. So, guys, now we will focus on Governor Generals. We had already studied one Governor General in the past video, that is Warren Hastings. Okay. Till 11:30, we will be focusing on first important aspect, Lord Cornwallis. Apart from Lord Cornwallis, we will focus on Lord William Bentinck. Then we will focus on Lord Hastings. Apart from this, we will also focus on the major part, that is the two important charter acts that we are going to focus on. Then I'll be focusing on the revolt of 1857. Before the break, this is our target. Okay. Yes, Ashirvad, I'll surely make sure that I'll ask the team that the recorded version is also available. Okay. Now, without wasting any more time, let's understand about another important Governor General, Lord Cornwallis. Yes, fast. Any idea about this person, Lord Cornwallis? Yes, guys? Any idea about Lord Cornwallis? Fast. Yes. Now pay attention carefully. What you guys need to remember about Lord Cornwallis, just listen to me carefully. My friends, you might have heard about a statement, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. If power is concentrated in the hands of one person, 100% there is going to be misuse of that power. Isn't that so? Correct? So at that time, the most powerful person was district collector. Now, district collector, he had dual functions. He used to collect the taxes. Apart from collecting the taxes, this person, he used to act as a judge in civil cases. So the major problem here was district collector tried to exploit his powers. And there is a theory of Montesquieu, which is nothing but called as separation of power. And Cornwallis came up with this theory of separation of power. District collector was deprived of his judicial powers. Second important aspect that needs to be remembered about Cornwallis. Cornwallis, specifically speaking, he started Thana and Daroga system. Third important aspect that we need to understand here is, I'll give you a small example. Previously, we had seen that English East India Company, it's a shareholders company, correct? Suppose I'm a shareholder. I'm the highest shareholder of the company. Now, if I'll suggest anybody that he is my, like she's my daughter, he is my son, make him as a district collector of that particular place. Make him the SP of this particular place. So here, things were going on the basis of nepotism. Getting the points clear? Things were going completely on the basis of nepotism. Cornwallis, he came up with the examination of civil services. So Cornwallis is also referred as father of civil services. Very important statement. One more thing. Cornwallis, he laid down Westernization of public service. And what is westernization of public service? Indians were not allowed to sit in the civil services examination. I repeat, Indians were not allowed in civil services examination. Getting the points clear? So, Cornwallis, he deprived district collector of his judicial powers. Second important aspect, Cornwallis started Thana and Daroga system. He is called as father of civil services. And the most important aspect, he laid down westernization of public service. Simple words, Indians were not allowed in civil services. And the last major aspect is zamindari system of land revenue was started by Lord Cornwallis. And zamindari system is also called as permanent settlement. Okay? Now, what is zamindari system? Let's understand within next few minutes. Gopika, do not worry. I'll dictate everything. Everything I'll dictate. Okay? So just I'm explaining things right now. Now, moving ahead. As I've told you, Cornwallis started zamindari system of land revenue. Now, what is zamindari system of land revenue? Let's understand. Now, specifically what happened? English East India Company directly did not collect the revenue from the peasants. It directly did not collect the revenue from the farmers. What happened? English East India Company appointed zamindar. And this zamindar is acting as a middleman between company on one side, okay, and the peasant or the farmer on the other side. Got it? Now what will happen? This zamindar will collect the revenue from the peasant, keep his commission, and give the other money to the company. It is believed that 89% revenue went to the company and 11% was kept by zamindar as a commission. Okay, I will repeat the point again. Lord Cornwallis came up with zamindari system of land revenue, in which English East India Company directly is not going to collect the revenue from the peasants or farmer. English East India Company has appointed zamindar who is going to act as a middleman. He will collect the revenue from the peasant, keep his commission, give it to the company. Okay? So, simple words, 89% of the revenue went to the company, 11% was kept by zamindar. Got the points clear? Now, one important aspect. This system is also called as permanent settlement. Now, why it is called as permanent settlement? There's a reason behind this. For the next 10 years, revenue was fixed. Suppose I'm a farmer. Every year, I have to pay 100 rupees as a tax to the company. Okay? I have earned rupees 500. I paid 100 rupees as a tax. Next year, I have earned rupees 1000. Still, I have to pay only 100 rupees as a tax. Why? Because the revenue is fixed for next 10 years. Next to next year, I have earned, what we say, 1500 rupees. Still, I have to pay 100 rupees as a tax. Hence, zamindari system is also called as permanent settlement. Zamindari system covered approximately 19% of British India. Okay? Another important point. Lord Cornwallis, he came from a very royal family. He came from a very noble family. Hence, he is also called as blue-blooded aristocrat. I repeat, blue-blooded aristocrat. Okay? Lord Cornwallis is the only Governor General to die in India, and his tomb is located in which place? Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. Got the points clear? Yes, good morning, Mehak. Yes, Ashirwad. There are pros and cons of everything. Like if zamindari system has a pro, like it has certain positive aspect, it also has certain negative aspect. What are the negative aspect of zamindari system? I'll give you a small example. Suppose, as I've told you, here it should be on the basis of production. Correct? I have 1 acre of land. I have to pay 100 rupees as a tax. My neighbor has 1 acre of land. He also has to pay 100 rupees of tax. Now, on my 1 acre of land, there is cultivation of 10 quintals of specifically wheat. And on his land, there is 15 quintals of wheat cultivation. And we both are paying the same revenue. So isn't this a sort of injustice towards me? Correct? So one of the major flaws of zamindari system was it should be on the basis of productivity. It should be on the basis of fertility of the soil and not on the quantity of the land. Got it, Ashirvad? Yes, guys. Are the points clear? Please answer in the comment section. Do you have any doubt, any query, any question? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Please note down Lord Cornwallis. Thank you, guys. Lord Cornwallis. Okay, Shantanu, Mehak, Rishabh, Vijendra, Rishabh, Ashirvad. Lord Cornwallis, he deprived district collector Lord Cornwallis deprived district collector of his judicial powers. Second, he is called as father of civil services. Yes, you have to note this down, Ashirvad. I'm dictating. He is called as father of civil services. And were Indians allowed in civil services? Yes. Very good. Indians were not allowed. Very good, Jami, Shantanu, Atul, Jatin, Ashirvad. Please note down. He laid down westernization of public service. He laid down westernization of public service. Simple words, Indians were not allowed. Yes, Divya. I'm dictating it right now, Divya. Okay, do not worry. He laid down westernization of public service. Another important aspect. He started system of Thana and Daroga. Joel to an extent. You can say to an extent. Okay, not completely. The idea of welfare state and so on as per DPSP. He started Thana and Daroga system. He started zamindari system of land revenue. Which covered 19% of British India. Which covered 19% of British India. Sia, Thana. Thana basically means police beats, police chowki. Okay, and Daroga means inspector. Got it, Sia? He started zamindari system of land revenue, which covered 19% of British India. It is also called as permanent settlement. See, 19% means it covered 19% of the area in India. Okay, Shantanu? 19% of the area. He is called as blue-blooded aristocrat. He is called as blue-blooded aristocrat. Moving ahead. Have you heard about this person? And if you have heard about him, what do you know about him? Yes. Have you heard about William Bentinck? And what do you know about William Bentinck? Yes, Rishabh, the last point is he is called as blue-blooded aristocrat. Very good, Sagnik. Very good. Rishabh, it is not necessary to remember the years, but he was majorly the for two tenures, 1786 to 1893, and after that's from 1893 to after 1786 to 1793, and after that from 1803 to 1805. So it is not necessary to remember the year. Yes, father of Indian civil services. Okay, Atul, educational reforms, abolished sati, came as Governor General. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Joel, you can also note down the point of Cornwallis. Cornwallis is the only Governor General to die in India and his tomb is located in Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Now let's understand about William Bentinck. Somebody had a question, what is Dhana? Sadhvik, what are you asking? Yes, Abhishek, he is called as the father of civil services. Okay, Joel, thank you. Now, there are 3 to 4 important points that we need to remember about Lord William Bentinck. If you remember, we had studied in the previous session that there were 3 major presidencies in India. The first one was Madras, Bengal, and Bombay. Listen to me very carefully. Okay? And all these presidencies had their respective governors. Okay? Like there was a separate governor for Bombay, separate governor for Madras, and a separate governor for Bengal. But the governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal. Correct? And the governors of Bombay and Madras were subordinated to Governor General of Bengal. The first Governor General of Bengal was Lord Warren Hastings. True? In the coming years, Governor General of Bengal would be designated as Governor General of India. And the first Governor General of India was Lord William Bentinck. First Governor General. Okay? First thing that you need to remember. Second point that needs to be remembered about Lord William Bentinck, let's understand. Specifically, Lord William Bentinck, when he came to India, okay, he saw that exchequer means the treasury, it was already running into losses of 1 million. Okay, approximately 10 lakh rupees. So as soon as he came to power as Governor General of India, immediately he halved the salary of everyone. Civil servants, judge, Indian soldiers, everyone, half salary was given. Another important thing that we need to understand, third, he cancelled the double batta system. Now, what is double batta system? Pay attention carefully. Very important one. What is a double batta system? For example, as I've told you, Britain and France were not only fighting in India for colonialism, they were fighting throughout the world. They were fighting in North America, precisely in USA. They were fighting in northwestern part of Africa. They were fighting in Southeast Asia. They were fighting in India. So the battle between Britain and France was called as a global war. Why? In the name of imperialism and colonialism, they were fighting everywhere throughout the world. Now what happened? Indian soldiers were also involved in the battle. Now, for example, Britain is fighting World War I. I'll give you a small example. In the coming years, suppose Britain is fighting World War I. Indian soldiers are sent to Europe to fight the battle. So what used to happen previously, suppose I'm a soldier, I'm recruited in the Bengal army. Okay? Now, if I have to fight outside India, I would be paid extra money for that. And that is called as foreign service allowance or double batta system. I repeat, if I'm a soldier of the British Indian Army at that time, okay, I was given extra amount, extra incentive, extra allowances to fight battle apart from India. And that was called as Foreign Service Allowance or double batta system. So as soon as William Bentinck came to power, he cancelled the double batta system. Why? I have already told you. Already there was what? Lack of money that was going on in the country. Okay? Then, Indian society was plagued by different social evils. Okay? Now, Indian society was plagued by different social evils like sati system, child marriage, parda system, and so on. At this particular point of time, there were certain reformers in the region of Bengal who believed that before getting rid of Britishers, we need to get rid of our rudimentary thoughts and traditions. And one such reformer was Raja Ram Mohan Roy ji. He was continuously campaigning against the system of sati. Okay? And sati is a forced immolation. At that time, with the insistence of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Lord William Bentinck, on 4th December 1829, he banned the sati system in the region of Bengal. Okay? And the last point that you need to remember about Lord William Bentinck was Indus Navigation Treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Now, what is this treaty all about? Let's understand. Russia, it was following the policy of expansionism, specifically the Tsar dynasty of Russia. And they had majorly conquered the region of Central Asia. They had reached till the tip of Afghanistan. And probably they might have an eye on India. At that time, Lord William Bentinck was the first Governor General to realize the Russian threat. Okay. And at that time, he signed a treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh that one of the tributaries of river Indus was Satluj. As per the treaty, river Satluj was made navigable. Navigable not for the purpose of trade. Navigable because they had to keep an eye on the imperialistic approach of Russia. That's it. So Indus Navigation Treaty was signed with Maharaja Ranjit Singh, as per which river Satluj was made navigable, not for the purpose of trade, just to, what we say, keep an eye on the Russian expansion. So these are the major things that you need to remember about Lord William Bentinck. I'll repeat the points again in short and then dictate. First Governor General of India, abolished the system of sati. He cancelled the double batta system, also referred as Foreign Service Allowance. He reduced the salary by half. Apart from this, he entered into Indus Navigation Treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh, as per which river Satluj was made navigable. And the last important point, I have talked about Lord Cornwallis. And I said, Cornwallis, he laid down the foundation of civil services, but he's also laid down the westernization of public service. Simple words, Indians were not allowed into civil services. Correct? True? This person, William Bentinck, he laid down Indianization of public service. Now, Indians can also appear in the civil services examination. So this is majorly about the Lord William Bentinck. Okay? Hope the point is clear about Lord William Bentinck. My friends, any question, any query, any doubt? Yes, Ashirwad. At that time, I'll give you a small example. There was a mutiny during the time of Lord Amherst, which is called as Barrackpur Mutiny, which occurred approximately around 1824. And the Barrackpur Mutiny, the major reason was what? Specifically, at that time, there were many soldiers who were Brahmins. Okay. And these Brahmins, they consider crossing the sea means it was against their caste. Getting the points clear? And at that time, to suppress the Burmese army, they had to cross the sea and they revolted. So at that time, crossing the sea was considered as a taboo, specifically in Hinduism. Hope so the point is clear. Ashirwad? Yes, actually, although what we say Indianization of public service was in just written thing, but actually did not happen, although it was started. Okay, Adarsh. Sanidhya, what question do you have? Sanidhya, you have a question. Tomb of Lord Cornwallis. Yes, Sanidhya, the tomb of Lord Cornwallis is located in Ghazipur, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. My friends, did you understand Lord William Bentinck? Please let me know. Shall I dictate? Yes. My friend Joel, Lord Mayo was not Governor General. Lord Mayo was Viceroy. Okay? Joel, he was the Viceroy. He was not the Governor General. And what did I say? The Governor General to die in India. Okay, I did not say the Viceroy to die in India. Got it? Okay. Now please note down fast. William Bentinck. My friends, no. Governor Sadvik, he was the Governor General of Bengal. Every presidencies had different governor. But what happened, as I've told you, the Governor of Bombay and Madras, they were subordinated to Governor General of Bengal. Okay? So, like for example, we have different states, correct? We have different chief ministers of the state, but we have only one prime minister who represents the entire country. Similarly, the Governor General of Bengal represented the entire British India. And there were governors of different presidencies as well. Got it, Sadvik? Sati Pratha, Divya, it started from later Vedic period. We had studied that in ancient India. Please note down William Bentinck fast. He was the first Governor General of India. He was the first Governor General of India. He cancelled the double batta system. He cancelled the double batta system, also referred as foreign service allowances. He laid down Indianization of public service. He laid down Indianization of public service. He abolished sati system on 4th December 1829. He abolished sati system on 4th December 1829. With the efforts of Rajaram Mohan Roy. Yes, Rishabh. Not 1859, 1829. Okay. It's 1829. 4th December. Rishabh, is it clear? Okay. Ashirwad, what? 17? It is 4th December. Then he was the first Governor General to realize Russian threat. He was the first Governor General to realize Russian threat. He signed Indus Navigation Treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh. He signed Indus Navigation Treaty with Maharaja Ranjit Singh to make river Satluj navigable. Okay. Now let's move with another Governor General. Yes, Ashirwad, 17, what are you asking? Like, I'm not getting your question, 89 and 17. Yes, Sadhvik, it is not Dhana, it is Thana. Thana means police station and Daroga means police officers, that is inspector. Okay, Sadhvik? Okay, Ashirwad, no issues. Have you heard about this person and what do you know about him? Yes, Divya, navigable here means for patrolling purpose. What happened? The ships of British will cross the river Satluj so that they can keep an eye over the Russians. It was not for trading purpose. Okay, Divya? Okay. Param, navigable as in patrolling the river. Yes, correct, Param. Correct. Hope Divya and Param, I have cleared the point. Yes, Mehak, Sati only abolished in Bengal. Okay, Ashirwad, correct. Doctrine of lapse. Hope, is it clear, Param and Divya? Okay. Okay. Then other thing, apart from railways, any idea? Now, there are 4 to 5 important points or 5 to 6 important points that we need to remember about what we say, Dalhousie. Correct, Manuru postal system. He was hated by the Indian princess to an extent, Ashirwad, yes, because of his doctrine of lapse system. Now, pay attention carefully. I'm going to explain you 5 to 6 important things. Very, very, very important one. Please listen to me very carefully. See, Dalhousie, he is considered as the youngest Governor General. And he became the Governor General at the age of 36. His original name is James Andrew Ramsay. And Dalhousie is very infamous because of his policy of doctrine of lapse. Now, what is the policy of doctrine of lapse? Let's understand. A very short example I'll give you. Okay. Suppose if any ruler, he does not have a legal male heir. Okay. His territories would be directly annexed by the Britishers. First thing. Secondly, the ruler can only get the personal property. Okay, I'll give you a very small example of Maharani Lakshmi Bai. You might have heard about her. Jhansi ki Rani. Okay. Lakshmi Bai's original name was Manikarnika. And she was born in Varanasi. You might have heard about Manikarnika Ghat also is prevalent in Varanasi. She was born to Moropanta Tambe. I'm giving an example for easier understanding. Okay. She was born to Moropanta Tambe and Bhagirathi Bhai. After some time, her mother Bhagirathi Bai passed away. Her father Moropanta Tambe was working for the Peshwa in the region of Kanpur, that is in Bithur. So she also moved to the region of Kanpur. At the very young age, she was expert in horse riding, fencing, archery, shooting, and so on. She had her horses named as Pawan, Badal, and Sarangi. Approximately around 14-15 years of age, she was married to the Maharaja of Jhansi, whose name was Gangadhar Rao. Fortunately, after some time, she was blessed with a son, whose name was Damodar Rao. But unfortunately, destiny had written something different for her. Gangadhar Rao and her wife Maharani Lakshmi Bai. They lost their son Damodar Rao just within 3 to 4 months of the birth. And Gangadhar Rao adopted the son of his cousin and named him Damodar Rao. Okay, Gangadhar Rao and Maharani Lakshmi Bai's son Damodar Rao had passed away. So Gangadhar Rao had to adopt the son of his cousin, and he named his adopted son also Damodar Rao. Okay. After some time, even the Maharaja of Jhansi, Gangadhar Rao, passed away. And at that time, Dalhousie was the Governor General. And Dalhousie had a policy of doctrine of lapse. If any ruler does not have a legal male heir, okay, his property would be annexed by the Britisher. Adopted child won't be considered as the legal male heir. Hundreds of kingdoms. I just gave you a small example about Jhansi right now. Okay, hundreds of kingdoms were annexed by the Britishers under the pretext of doctrine of lapse. Correct? Satara, Jhansi, Nagpur, Jaipur, Awadh. Awadh was the last to annexed. Like it is said that this doctrine of lapse is nothing but pro-imperialistic approach. What is imperialistic approach? Expanding the territories. In fact, the ruler of Awadh at that time was Nawab Wajid Ali Shah. Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, he had a legal male heir, British Qadir. But still, Britishers annexed Awadh. On what pretext? Maladministration. You cannot carry on your administration properly. We will, capture it and carry on the administration in a very smooth manner. Doctrine of lapse is nothing but imperialistic approach or expansionist approach of British. Started by Dalhousie. Okay? Second important thing. My friends, please mind my words. I am repeating the point. Please mind my words. Dalhousie started the first passenger railway in India. Railways were not started by Dalhousie. Prior to this, I'll give you a small example. Railways in India was started way back in 1832. Around 1840s, there were two railway companies in India. Peninsular Indian Railway and East India Railway Company. So that they were used for transportation purpose. Precisely, initially in 1832, the railways were started for transporting granite in the Red Hills. But for the first time, passenger railway, it started during the time of Dalhousie. And it started approximately around 1853. Okay, like specifically the train, it ran from the region of Boribandar to Thane. And it covered approximately 33 to 34 kilometers. The train had 14 carriages with 400 passengers carrying capacity. And it had 3 locomotives. The name of the 3 locomotives were Sindh, Sultan and Sahib. Okay, so for the first time, passenger railway was started during the time of Dalhousie. Boribandar to Thane, approximately 33 to 34 kilometers. 14 carriages with 400 passengers carrying capacity. 3 locomotives, and the name of the 3 locomotives were Sindh, Sultan and Sahib. For the first time, telegraph was started from Calcutta to Agra, approximately 800 miles. So it came up during the time of Dalhousie. Postage stamp, it came during the time of Dalhousie. Shimla became the summer capital of India during the time of Dalhousie. Okay, till 1911, the capital of India was Delhi. After 1911, the capital of India, till 1911, the capital of India was Calcutta. After 1911, capital became Delhi. Okay, Shimla was a summer capital of India. And the credit for creation of Shimla goes to Dalhousie. If you visit Himachal Pradesh, okay, there is a place named as Dalhousie in the name of Dalhousie. Got it? Apart from this, for the first time, an education commission came to India during the time of Dalhousie. And the name of the education commission was Charles Wood's Dispatch. I repeat, Charles Wood Dispatch. Okay? So these are the important things that you need to remember about Dalhousie. Is it clear? Any doubt, any question, any query? Yes, my friends? Yes, Ashirvad. They did it purposely, knowingly. Okay? Please note down about Dalhousie very fast. Okay, everyone? Yes, only out of 90, like out of 97 students, only 32 have understood. What about others? Did they understand? Okay. Very good, very good. So guys, how are your classes going on? Are you revising all the concepts? I guess your issues are being resolved right now, okay? Okay, thank you everyone. Priyanshu, Abhishek, Monik, Lokesh, Divya, Sia, Jay Shakti, Anushri, Ashirvad, Podil, Padum, Madhav. Okay guys, so please note down fast, Dalhousie. Okay, Prathamesh, thank you. Dalhousie. Prathamesh, I'm quite fine now. In comparison to the previous week, I'm quite fine now. Shantanu, we had discussed two Governor Generals of Bengal. That is Warren Hastings and Cornwallis. Dalhousie and what we say William Bentinck that we discussed were the Governor Generals of India. Okay, Shantanu? Okay, Sanidhya. Polity classes not rescheduled till now. Thanks a lot, Himanshu. Thanks a lot. Geography, Sia, yes, geography is important. Precisely, Indian geography is important. Okay, Indian geography is more important. Yes, yes, perfect, Divya. Locomotives means engine. Podil, I'm audible to every one of them, I guess. Yes, Aniket, the preparation for IB will help you in security assistance as well. I can understand, Joel. Yes, Rishabh. Locomotives are like the loco pilots that we call it as who run the engines basically. Okay. Okay, Hamam. Oh, sorry. Okay, Ashirvad. Hamam revolted. Okay. Do not worry. Priyanshu, Delhi Sultanate's administration, I have taught that and I have not given the PDF, I guess. Okay, I'll do that. And I'll also share the PDF of Vijayanagar Empire. Do not worry about that. Okay, Priyanshu? Podil, I am audible to everyone. Just a second. Joel, I don't know about like what is going on in the other subjects. What are they teaching right now? But yes, if I see the PDF, that is more than enough. What I see the PDF, okay? Yes, Divya. It has not three places. The train was going with the help of three engines. Okay, Divya? Okay, guys. Yes, Himanshu, I'll speak to the team about the current affairs as well. Do not worry. Okay. Yes, guys, please write fast. We have a lot to cover today till 1 o'clock because again from 1:30 I have another session. Dalhousie, He is the youngest Governor General. Note down very fast. He is the youngest Governor General. What age? In bracket 36. Very good, Aniket. Sundarajan. Yes, correct, Sadvik. Second Governor General of Calcutta. That means Bengal. Correct. Then note down. His original name is James Andrew Ramsay. James Andrew Ramsay. Further, he started doctrine of lapse policy. Doctrine of lapse policy, as per which any ruler who does not have a legal male heir, his property would be annexed by the Britishers. Sorry, his kingdom would be annexed by the Britishers. Adopted child won't be considered as a legal male heir. Adopted child won't be considered as a legal male heir. Yes, Divya. If they have a female legal, legal only male heir, not female heir. Divya, only male. Legal child specifically means, Sundarajan, like the child should be born from the biological parents. Divya, is it clear, your point? No female heir. Adopted child won't be considered as a legal male heir. Many kingdoms were annexed, such as Satara, Jaipur, Jhansi, Jaitpur, Udaipur, Nagpur, and note down, Awadh was the last to be annexed. Awadh was the last to, first note down these places: Satara, Jaipur, Jhansi, Jaitpur, Udaipur, Nagpur. Awadh was the last to be annexed. On the pretext of maladministration. On the pretext of maladministration. First passenger railway Atul, Jaitpur, it is located in Uttar Pradesh. Prathamesh, last to be annexed was Awadh on the pretext of maladministration and misrule. first passenger railway in 1853 which covered approximately 34 kilometers started during the time of Dalhousie. Started during the time of Dalhousie. Approximately, Shantanu, 34 kilometers. Lop Mudra, it is not necessary to remember the years of annexation. Just remember the year for Awadh. That's it. 34, Divya, 34, 34, not 54. It had 3 locomotives, Sindh, Sultan and Sahib. It had 3 locomotives, Sindh, Sultan and Sahib. Another point, first telegraph line from Calcutta to Agra. Gopika, you have a question. Mehak, you have Awadh which year? Awadh 1856. Annexation 1856. First telegraph line from Calcutta to Agra started during the time of Dalhousie. The name of the 3 locomotives were Sindh, Sultan and Sahib Joel. Excuse me. Moving ahead. Yes, these were the names of engines, Divya. Shimla became the summer capital of India during the time of Dalhousie. Wood's Dispatch. First Education Commission. Wood's Dispatch, First Education Commission. Came during the time of Dalhousie. Okay. Now let's understand. Abhishek, see, specifically speaking, we are going to cover the important aspects of modern Indian history. Okay? The important aspects which are important from the exam perspective. Like as I've told you, Governor General, Few Charter Act, Revolt of 1857. Apart from this, 1 to 2 peasant movement, education commissions. Okay. Apart from this, important Congress sessions. Because sometimes Congress sessions have been directly asked in the examination. Okay? Hope so the point is clear, Abhishek. Sadhvik, the name of the 2 railway companies that I've told you. Okay. The name of the 2 railway companies specifically were English East India Company Railway and second was Peninsular Indian Railway Company. Chanchal, Shimla was a summer capital of India during time of Dalhousie. Abhishek, the other points, I'll be sending the PDF for these points. But these are the major, what we say, aspects from where you can expect the questions. Otherwise, speaking about modern Indian history, it's a very vast subject, very vast. Getting the points clear, Abhishek? I am focusing on the important aspects here. Okay. And if anyone has doubt, everyone knows about this, they can directly connect with me on Telegram. Now pay attention carefully, guys. Give the title Important Charter Act. And give the title, first one, Regulating Act 1773. Give the title Regulating Act 1773. I have already explained you this, but still I'm explaining, okay? Now pay attention carefully. As I've told you, English East India Company is a shareholders company. Correct? It's a joint stock company. It's a, what we say, multi-stock company. And initially, there were 125 shareholders in the company referred as Court of Proprietors. Now, these 125 shareholders among themselves, please note my words. These 125 shareholders among themselves, okay, they will choose 24 as a court of directors who are going to frame rules and regulation for the company. Got it? Now, in India, there were 3 presidencies: Bombay, Madras, and Bengal. Now, as per Regulating Act 1773, there were separate governor for Bombay and Madras. And the governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal. Okay? Now, Governor of Bombay and Madras were subordinated to Governor General of Bengal. Simple words, Governor General of Bengal, what will happen? He will make rules and regulation for entire British India, and it needs to be followed by Governor of Bombay and Madras respectively. Okay. Now what happened? This Governor General of Bengal, he requires somebody to help him. So as per Regulating Act 1773, Governor General of Bengal, he was assisted by an executive council. And there were totally 4 members in the executive council. So I repeat, as per Regulating Act 1773, Governor General of Bengal was assisted by an executive council consisting of 4 members. Okay? Moving ahead. Specifically speaking, at a place called as Fort William in Calcutta, as per Regulating Act 1773, Supreme Court was established for the first time. I repeat, as per Regulating Act 1773, Supreme Court was established for the first time at Fort William in Calcutta. Supreme Court had 1 Chief Justice and 3 other judges. And the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court at Calcutta was Sir Elijah Impey. I repeat, the first Chief Justice was Sir Elijah Impey. And all these things happened as per Regulating Act 1773. I repeat the points, pay attention carefully. The Prime Minister at the time of Regulating Act 1773 was Lord North. As per this act, Governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal. Governor General of Bengal was assisted by an executive council consisting of 4 members. Okay? Apart from this. As per Regulating Act 1773, Supreme Court was established at Fort William in Calcutta. There was one Chief Justice and 3 other judges in Supreme Court. The first Chief Justice was Sir Elijah Impey. Okay, so this is majorly about Regulating Act 1773. Hope you got the points. Please draw this. Abhishek, regulatory board will come now. Okay, regulatory board in the form of board of control will come in 1784. Okay, please note this fast and then I'll make you write. Are the points clear, everyone? I've repeated this thrice. And Abhishek, did you get the point? Yes, everything happened after the Bengal famine in 1770 and so on. Sadhvik, the heading is Regulating Act 1773. Okay, Abhishek. In your CDS class, okay. So, have you given the SSB for the CDS anytime? Yes, Abhishek? Please note this down fast, guys. Oh, conference tout, 34th SSB Allahabad. Very good. When I was an aspirant, I had given 2 SSBs, 19th and 21st SSB, Bhopal. Yes, obviously, Himanshu. Governor General can veto. Every power is in the hands of Governor General. Okay? Please note down. See, Divya, company was a shareholders company. Okay. So there were 125 shareholders. So these 125 shareholders are called as court of proprietors. Okay. Now these court of proprietors, obviously they cannot make rules and regulation for the company. So they will choose among themselves 24 who were referred as court of directors who will frame the rules and regulation for the company. Got it clear, Divya? Yes, Sadhvik. COD means Council of Directors. Is it clear? Very good. 19th SSB Prayagraj, Rishi Kumar. Very good. Very good. That's great. So guys, please note down fast. Do not worry, Mehak. Everything will fall into place if you study properly. Please note down fast, guys. Regulating Act 1773. See, rather than noting down the entire statement, I would suggest you just note down the key points. That's it. Prime Minister was Lord North. Prime Minister was Lord North. As per this act, Governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal. And was assisted by an executive council of how many members? And was assisted by an executive council of 4 members. Very good, Ashirwad. No, Sia, it's not 3, it's 4. Chief Justice has 3 judges. I'll repeat. As per this act, Governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal and was assisted by an executive council of 4 members. Got it, Prathamesh, Shantanu? As per this act, Supreme Court was established at Fort William with one Chief Justice and 3 other judges. With one Chief Justice and 3 other judges. The first Chief Justice was Sir Elijah Impey. The first Chief Justice was Sir Elijah Impey. Okay. Now, please note down Pitt's India Act 1784. Pitt's India Act Mehak. Supreme Court, not 1973 or 1974. It was established after independence in 1950. Okay. But during the time of British India, it was in specifically during the time of Dalhousie. Sorry, during the time of Warren Hastings. Okay. As per Regulating Act 1773. Now comes Pitt's India Act 1784. Pitt's India Act 1784. Now listen to me carefully. Guys, just we have discussed that these 125 shareholders choose among themselves 24 as court of directors who are going to frame rules and regulations for the company. True? This is what we have discussed till now. Now tell me one thing. Suppose there are, like in the class number of students, there are 106 students in the class. There is no camera in the class. Okay? There's no single camera in the class. There is no invigilator in the class. Now tell me one thing. Will the exam be conducted in fair and impartial manner? Obviously not. Correct? In that case, what happens here? See, as I've told you, these 24 court of directors, they will manage and make decisions for the entire company. Now, obviously, they do not have any external control over them. There is no external control. As I've told you, these 125 among themselves. Okay. So what will happen? As per Pitt's India Act 1784, an external control is brought over the company. And the external control is brought in what form? Board of Control, which has 6 members. Okay. Now, Board of Control is directly appointed by the British Crown or the British Parliament. Now, as I've told you, these people will frame rules and regulations for the company. Correct? Initially. Now, who will frame the rules and regulations for the company? Board of Control. And these people will only manage the finances. They will only go for trading. That's it. So the entire administration was taken by Board of Control as per Pitt's India Act 1784. Board of Control had 6 members. All the 6 members were appointed by the British Crown or the British Parliament. So now the administrative functions were in the hands of Board of Control. The political functions were in the hands of Board of Control. Only the commercial functions were in the hands of English East India Company. And when Pitt's India Act 1784 was passed, at that time the Prime Minister of England was William Pitts, the youngest Prime Minister, approximately 24 or 25 years of age. Okay? So this is nothing but what? Pitt's India Act 1784. Another important thing. If you remember, as per Regulating Act 1773, we had seen Governor General of Bengal was assisted by an Executive Council of 4 members. Now the number of members in the Executive Council are reduced to 3 as per Pitt's India Act 1784. Okay? And 1 member is British Commander-in-Chief of the Army. So this is nothing but what we say, Pitt's India Act 1784. Please note down. First, draw this. Did you understand, guys? Draw this first. Okay. Okay, Lopmudra. Very good. Divya, Sundarajan, Lopmudra, everyone. Once you have drawn this, please comment done so that I can dictate. Okay, Prathamesh, very good. Rishabh, Jami, Rishabh, Atul. Okay, now please note down. Prime Minister of Britain at that time was William Pitts. Very good, Chanchal, Sanidhya, Priyanshu, Lopmudra, Padum. Okay, Sadvik. Now note down, Quresh. The Prime Minister of England at that time was William Pitts. As per this act, Board of Control consisting of 6 members were appointed by the British Crown or the Parliament. British Crown or the Parliament. Board of Control now managed the administrative and political function. Board of Control now managed the administrative and political functions On the other hand, company managed commercial functions. Company managed commercial functions. Governor General's Executive Council was reduced to 3. Governor General's Executive Council was reduced to 3. British Commander-in-Chief of the Army. British Commander-in-Chief of the Army was the member of Executive Council. Okay. Now write Charter Act 1833 and in that just write one statement. Give the title Charter Act 1833 and in that write just one statement. Yes, Sanidhya, the statement is Charter Act 1833 and previous statement is Commander-in-Chief was also the member of Executive Council. Pitt's India Act. Okay. Ashirvad, the point of Pitt's India Act specifically, first point. Okay. The Prime Minister at that time was William Pitts. That was the first point. Okay, Ashirvad? Divya, one person was removed as per Pitt's India Act 1784. Sadhvik, it was not the Chief of the Army for India. Okay, he was British Commander-in-Chief of the Army who now became the member of the Executive Council. Okay. Shantanu, the last point was British Commander-in-Chief also became the member of Executive Council. Is it clear, everyone? Ashirvad, Divya, Sadhvik and Shantanu. Yes, Himanshu. Cornwallis at that time became Governor General. Yes, Abhishek. The company's monopoly, it actually started getting ended from 1813, but finally got ended in 1853. Okay? Abhishek, in 1813, the monopoly, it started getting ended. How? Because the company's monopoly was ended in 1813, 1-3. Okay. But its monopoly was kept in tea and China. But in 1853, company's monopoly completely ended. Okay, Abhishek? Yes, Charter Act 1833, just note down one sentence. As I've told you previously, okay, that Governor General of Bengal in the coming years would be designated as Governor General of India. Okay? So as per Charter Act 1833, Governor General of Bengal will now be designated as Governor General of India. And the first Governor General of India was Lord William Bentinck. So please note this down. Charter Act 1833, one statement. Okay? See, Divya. Totally, there were 4 members initially. Now, out of 4, 1 member is removed and the number of members are reduced to 3. Out of 3, 1 would be British Commander-in-Chief of the Army. Is it clear, Divya? Yes, Joel. What do you want me to repeat? Charter Act 1833? Divya, is my point clear? Koresh, what do you want me to repeat? 8033? Okay. As I've told you, as per Regulating Act 1773, Governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal. And the first Governor General of Bengal was Lord Warren Hastings. Correct? Now, as per Charter Act 1833, Governor General of Bengal will now be designated as Governor General of India. Getting the points? And who will become the first Governor General of India? We have seen while back. Lord William Bentinck. So this act designates Governor General of Bengal as Governor General of India. Is it clear, Koresh and Joel? Okay. Divya, your question is which among them would be removed? Okay. Out of 4, who will be removed? Okay. It completely depends upon the discretionary power of Board of Control. Is it clear? Divya, now. It completely depends upon their discretionary power because the administrative functions now are in their hands. Okay. Please note down fast. Charter Act 1833. Charter Act 1833 designated Governor General of Bengal as Governor General of India. The first Governor General of India was Lord William Bentinck. Okay. Now, please note down Government of India Act 1858. Government of India Act 1858. Yes, Shantanu, 125 itself, COP. Okay. Now pay attention carefully. After revolt of 1857, the rule of English East India Company in India was liquidated. Simple words, it was ended. Okay. So after revolt of 1857, English East India Company ended. And now entire India came under whom? Britishers. Okay. It directly came under the British Parliament or the British Crown. So obviously, what will happen? The British Crown is not going to come to India to govern India. True. So there is a British, what we say, member of the Parliament. And he was designated as Secretary of State for India. He would be taking care of the administration in India. Okay. Then, as per Regulating Act 1773, Governor of Bengal was designated as Governor General of Bengal. We had seen. Right now we had seen, as per Charter Act 1833, Governor General of Bengal, will now be designated as Governor General of India. And now, as per Government of India Act 1858, Governor General of India would be designated as Viceroy of India. So the first Viceroy of India was Lord Canning. Okay? I repeat, as per Government of India Act 1858, the rule of company in India got ended. And it was followed by the rule of British Crown or the British Parliament in India. Got it? There are 3 presidencies. 1773, Bengal governor was designated as Governor General of Bengal. 1833, designated as Governor General of India, now called as Viceroy of India. And the first Viceroy of India was Lord Canning. So, here what will happen? Who will the Viceroy of India report to? Will he directly report to the British Crown? No. He will report to Secretary of State for India. In very simple words, Secretary of State for India was acting as a channel of communication between whom? Between British India and the British Parliament or the British Crown. To assist the Secretary of State for India, there are 15 members in the council. I repeat, there are 15 members in the council. Okay? So this is nothing but Secretary of State for India as per Government of India Act 1858. Is it clear? Government of India Act. Company got ended, liquidated. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Thank you. Okay, Priyanshu, Shantanu, Jami. Liquidated, Divya, means the company's rule got ended. The company's power were replaced by the British Crown. Okay, Divya? Now, please note down Government of India Act 1858. Hamam, you have come and you have asked a question. Practice question based on ACIO will be provided or not today. Okay. So, Hamam, I'll just say you one thing. Just say you one thing. I understand there might be certain issues that might be going on in your mind, but at least people who teach you deserve some respect. Correct? So please add a word, sir. You are demanding things here, first of all. And what I personally believe, I never get angry on things. But what I personally believe, I have given my 100% in history. Correct? And I believe in that. So please be requestive in the tone that you guys speak. It's okay. It's okay, Hamam. I can understand. And I have given my 100% in history and everyone knows about this. So I'll try to give the questions today. Do not worry about this. So guys, please note this down. Yes, Divya. How they got ended. See, the shareholders, they were being liquidated. Okay. The shareholders, they were being liquidated. And in that case, what happens? Since they were being liquidated, so the share were given back to them. Okay. And when the shares were being given back to them, what happened in that case? It was the company got liquidated. Hope so the points are clear. Divya? Yes, Sadvik. Obviously, the power of Governor Generals will decline after the liquidation. Yes, Sadvik. Yes, it's okay, Mehak. I can understand. It's okay, Hamam. It's okay. But sometimes what happens, I can understand. that you might have an anger in that case. But see, as I've told you, my role was to teach history, and I have tried to give the best possible thing that I can give you. And still, I'm trying to resolve the issues that is going on with the team, wherein majorly I'm not that concerned, okay? But still, I'm trying the best for the students. Okay, guys? Okay, Teju, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Do not worry. Thanks a lot, Hamom. I can understand that you have a issue, Hamom. I can understand. Do not worry, Hamam. I'll get your issues resolved. Do not worry. Okay, Param, thanks a lot. So, guys, please note this down fast. Corruption was very high. Apart from this, what happened? As I've told you, the company's monopoly started getting ended. And when the company's monopoly started getting ended, what happened in that case? In that case, specifically speaking, when the company's monopoly it started getting ended, the power was being drawn in the hands of the British Crown or the British Parliament. Okay, Atul? Yes, Atul. Corruption was very high at that time. Thanks a lot, Mayank. Thanks a lot. So, guys, please note down fast, and then we'll go for a short break of just 5 to 7 minutes. That's it. Okay. Thanks a lot, Prarthana. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Gopika. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot. Yes, Anshuman, I'll try to give us 10 minutes break. Do not worry. So please note down fast, guys. As per Government of India Act 1858, the rule of company in India was liquidated. The rule of company in India was liquidated and replaced by the rule of crown in India. Thanks a lot, Himanshu. Thanks a lot, Sia. The Governor General of India was now designated as the Governor General of India was now designated as the Viceroy of India. Lord Canning was the first Viceroy of India. Secretary of State was appointed for India. Secretary of State was appointed for India. Who was assisted by the Council of 15 members, 1-5. Okay, guys. So, after a short break, I'll be talking about 1 or 2 peasant movements, important Education Reforms Commission, Revolt of 1857, and important Congress sessions. Okay. We'll take a short break of 7 to 10 minutes maximum. Yes, Kanna, I have already uploaded the PDF. Okay. And in that case, specifically speaking, the PDF of these classes, precisely the Modern India, would be uploaded within next 2 to 3 days for sure. Okay. Okay, you watched, Aniket, all my recorded lectures and fell in love with history. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Aniket. Thanks a lot for the compliments. Thanks a lot, Aniket. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys. Okay, Divya, 10 minutes break. Sia, I have another class in the noon. So the class would be till 1, 1:10 or 1:15. Okay. Rishabh, I'll be uploading the PDF on the channel and the Telegram channel. And probably the team will be uploading it on later on the app. Okay. Okay, guys. Just take a 7 to 10 minutes break. Thanks a lot, Prathamesh. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, everyone, guys. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot, Prathamesh. Thanks a lot, Divya. Thanks a lot, Divya. Yes, guys, assembled everyone. Yes, assembled everyone. The Telegram, you can scan this, Teju and everyone, those who haven't joined the Telegram. Okay, they can scan this and they can join the Telegram. Okay, okay, Ashirwad, back everyone. Okay, Teju, no issues. Yes, Sadvik, you have a question. Why didn't these people take control? The crowns take control prior to the Governor General's taking the control. First thing, there was continuous internal squabbling among the Indian rulers. I'll give you a very small example. There was one Governor General whose name was Lord Wellesley. And Lord Wellesley, he had started with one system which is called a subsidiary alliance system. And as per that system, what happened? Anyone or any ruler who wants to take protection from the English East India Company, they can sign subsidiary alliance system. Okay. It simply highlights one thing, that these rulers were not only fighting with Britishers, these people were fighting with themselves as well. And hence this was seen as an opportunity by the Britishers to take control over them. Got the points clear, Sadvik? Hence, what happened due to internal squabbling, the crowns couldn't take much control. This is you can scan this, Jami. You can scan this, and in that case, you'll directly get the access to the Telegram channel. Okay? Sadvik, hope I have answered your question. Now, okay. Give the title, Drain of Wealth and Important Peasant Movement. Please give the title, Drain of Wealth and Important Peasant Movements. Okay? Now listen to me. Majorly, there are two kinds of agriculture. Okay? Precisely speaking, subsistence agriculture, and the second one is commercialized agriculture. And what is subsistence agriculture and what is commercialized agriculture? In subsistence agriculture, I will cultivate only those crops which are useful for me in sustaining my livelihood. Wheat, rice, pulses, and so on. But in commercialized agriculture, as the name suggests, okay, I will cultivate those crops which are high in demand in the national as well as international market. Tobacco, poppy, opium, sugarcane, cotton, indigo. Okay? Now, I'll tell you a very simple example now. A very, very simple example to understand the concept of drain of wealth. Now, when Britishers came to India, they forced our peasants, they forced our farmers to cultivate commercial crop. Suppose I'm a farmer. Now, Britishers have told me that start cultivating cotton. I started the cultivation of cotton. Okay? Now, I started the cultivation of cotton. Now, Britishers have told me that before your harvest of the cotton, what will I do? I will pay you ₹5. I'm giving an example, okay, guys? I will pay you ₹5. Now, my crop is ready for the harvest. And the Britishers are like, if you want to sell this cotton at ₹1 or 2, sell it. Otherwise, we are not going to purchase it. First, Britishers said that we will purchase this at ₹5. Now they are saying, before the crop is ready for the harvest, that if you have to sell this at ₹1 or 2, sell it. Otherwise, keep it. What will I do with this cotton? There is no capital intensive industries in India. Correct? In that case, I am forced to sell this cotton at a petty price of ₹1 or 2 to the Britishers. Now, this cotton will go to Manchester or Liverpool. From there, it will go to London. And it will be converted into a manufactured textile. the fine quality, the superior quality, the supreme quality manufactured textile will go to USA. And the cheap quality, the substandard quality, the inferior quality will come to India. Can you observe one thing? The market for raw material is India, and the market for final product is India. How, in a very systematic fashion, India's resources are drained out of India? Correct? This is just about agriculture, not just about agriculture. I have told you about Lord Cornwallis. Correct? Lord Cornwallis, he had laid down Indianization of civil services. Sorry, westernization of public services. Simple words, Indians were not allowed into civil service. True? Now, these civil servants were recruited in London. They will come to India. Okay? Their salary is paid from the Indian revenue. Their pension is paid from the Indian revenue. Their emoluments, allowances, perks, and privileges, they are paid from the Indian revenue. British is continuously fighting battles throughout the world with France and other European countries in the name of colonialism. And for that, they require arms and ammunitions. Where will the money to purchase arms and ammunition come from? It will come from India. Can you imagine how, in a systematic fashion, India's resources are drained out of India? And this was highlighted for the first time by Dadabhai Navroji in his book, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. And this concept is called as drain of wealth. This concept was also highlighted by R.C. Dutt in his book, Economic History of India. Clear, my friends, what is drain of wealth? Yes? Okay. Very good. Please note down drain of wealth. And it actually started after Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar itself. Drain of wealth. Just note down 3 to 4 points. Unilateral transfer of money or resources. Unilateral transfer of money or resources without getting any adequate share. Unilateral transfer of money or resources without getting any adequate share is called as drain of wealth. This was highlighted for the first time by Dadabhai Navroji. This was highlighted for the first time by Dadabhai Navroji in his book, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. Poverty and Un-British Rule in India. This was also highlighted by R.C. Dutt. This was also highlighted by R.C. Dutt. In his book, Economic History of India, R.C. Dutt, in his book, Economic History of India. Rishabh, the book was written by R.C. Dutt, Romesh Chandra Dutt. Yes, perfect, Mayank. Dadabhai Nauroji was the first person to analyze the India's drain theory and so on. Yes, Palki Sharma's post. I have read that, Himanshu. Now let's understand 2 to 3 important peasant movements. Have you heard about Deccan riots? Yes. Prathamesh, it is M.N. Roy. Yes, even he had taken steps for that. Have you heard about Deccan riots 1875? Now let's understand what is Deccan riots 1875 and how it is related to the peasant movement. Okay? Guys, now listen to me very, very carefully. I've talked about Lord Cornwallis, and in Lord Cornwallis, I've said you one thing, that Lord Cornwallis had started zamindari system of land revenue. Correct? In that, what used to happen? In that case, specifically, English East India Company directly did not collect the revenue from the peasant. What did the company do then? English East India Company had appointed a zamindar who will act as a middleman. Okay? Who will act as a middleman. He will collect the revenue from the peasant, keep his 11% commission, and 89% will be given to the company. We had seen this. This system is nothing but zamindari system. Now there is another important system which is called as Rayatwari system. And Rayatwari system of land revenue, it came during the time of Lord Hastings. Now what is Rayatwari system? There is no role of zamindar directly, but indirectly there is role of zamindar. How? We will understand here. In a Rayatwari system of land revenue, English East India Company directly collected the revenue from the farmer. Directly. Okay. At that time, the land which was very fertile, it had approximately 66% tax. The land which was average, they had to pay 50 to 55% tax. And the barren land had to pay 40 to 45% of the tax. The tax was very high. Now what will happen? Suppose I am a farmer. I'm not able to pay the revenue to the company. What will the company do? Company will seize my land. And apart from agriculture, what do I have? Nothing. So what will I do? Who has the money? Zamindar has the money. Zamindar has now become money lender. So I will approach Zamindar, please give me some money on interest so that I can save the land. Now I take money from Zamindar on interest. Okay. Now what will happen in that case? I take some money on interest. Now I am dually exploited. Why dually exploited? Initially only the company was exploiting me. Now even Zamindar will exploit me. If I am not able to pay the revenue to the company, company will seize my land. If I am not able to pay the rent, if I am not able to pay the interest rate on time to zamindar, he will acquire my land. So this is nothing but it culminated into Deccan riots. So the peasants in Supa village of Pune, what happened? They started attacking the houses of zamindar. They burned the bonds. In fact, it is believed that the movement became so violent that police was called. Police could not suppress the movement. Finally, who were being called? After police, army help was being called. And finally, what happened? The peasants were being stopped in that case. And this is nothing but Deccan riots 1875. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, it played a very crucial and major role in Deccan riots 1875. So this is nothing but one of the violent peasant movements of that time. Is it clear? See, Ashirvad, RC that talk about drain of wealth in another manner. I'll give you a small example that British officers were recruited in India. Their salary came from India. Their pensions came from India. Britishers are fighting war everywhere. Where will the money come from? Okay. So in that case, what happened? The money will come from India. Okay. So this is nothing but the another form of drain that was taking place in India. This was highlighted by RC Dutt. Got it? Ashirvad? Yes, did you get the Deccan riots? Yes, my friends. Okay, very good. Please note down Deccan riots 1875. Okay, very good. Prarthna, Lop Mudra, Rishav, Atul, Mehak, Divya, Priyanshu, Rob. Deccan riots 1875. Please note down. As a part of Rayatwari system, Himanshu, particular company was English East India Company. That's it. EEIC. See, Deccan riots, no specific community. As a part of Rayatwari system, English East India Company directly collected the revenue from peasants. Directly collected the revenue from the peasants. Koresh, title is Deccan Riots 1875. Just the title is Deccan Riots 1875. Okay. The land revenue was very high. The land revenue was very high. So, the peasants took loans from zamindar or moneylender. Rachel, were you present in the morning? I mean 10 o'clock? Peasants took loan from zamindar. Okay, you were not present that time. So please leave 8 to 10 pages. Okay, Maninder, plenty of time to write. Yes, Sadvik, correct. Peasants from Supa village of Pune attacked the zamindars. Yes, Pune and Pune are the same, Aniket, same. Army help was sought. Yes, Chanchal, I'll repeat. Peasants from the Supa village of Pune attacked zamindars or moneylenders. The army help was sought. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha played a very major role in Deccan riots. Yes, Himanshu, there was a political involvement, Pune Sarvajanik Sabha. And secondly, the peasants were exempted from payment of taxes later on, after the riots, not before the riots. Obviously, if they could have been exempted before the riots, why could have the riots been taken place? Okay, Himanshu? Rishabh, yes. I'll repeat the point. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha played a crucial role in Deccan riots. Okay, Prathamesh, your great-grandfather was there in that Deccan riots. Very good. A lot of contribution has been there by him precisely for the India's freedom struggle at that time. Correct? Very good. Very good. Nice to hear that, Prathamesh. So guys, please note down another important one. Okay. Next one, Champaran Satyagraha. Have you heard about him? Who led Champaran Satyagraha? Sundarajan, who was a viceroy at that time of Deccan riots. You mean Prathamesh? Who has asked Sundarajan at the time of Deccan riots? Correct? Yes, Agnik, Rajkumar Shukla, Raja Satish Roy. Yes, at that time, the viceroy was Lord Northbrook. Okay, Sundarajan, Lord Northbrook. Now, please understand about Champaran Satyagraha. And here, this terminology is very important. Teen Kathia system. Anyone from Bihar? He might be knowing about this. Rishabh, what is your question? You have a question. Bihar, yes, perfect. You from Bihar, Divya. Very good. Priyanshu, Rishabh, very good, very good, very good. So, guys, yes, the name of the viceroy was Lord Northbrook. Okay? Now, let's understand about Champaran Satyagraha. Now, before I speak about Champaran Satyagraha, let me speak about Mahatma Gandhi for the next 1 minute. Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 at a place called as specifically Porbandar in Gujarat. Like after his marriage, he went to London for his study. In which place? He went to study precisely to London. Okay. Now in London, he was introduced to Bhagavad Gita for the first time. He completed his degree in law at London. After completing his degree, he had two options. Either to register himself as at the Bar Council in London at practice as a lawyer, or second option was to specifically work as a legal advisor for the company of Dada Abdullah or Sheikh Abdullah. He preferred the second option. He moved towards South Africa and he was given the first class railway compartment ticket. And there was a station at South Africa which is called as Pietermaritzburg, which is close to Durban. Okay. And in that case, it is believed that he was thrown out of the first class railway compartment ticket and he was very astonished. He goes to Dada Abdullah and Sheikh Abdullah and asks, like, this is the condition of Indians in South Africa. He said that there is so much of racial discrimination towards Asians and Indians here that even if you have to buy a bread from the nearby shop, you have to carry a passport size of document along with you. You cannot use a footpath that is being used by Englishmen. If any Englishman is walking by, you have to kneel down in front of him, not bow down, kneel down in front of him. That was a condition at that time. A very, very derogatory condition. So in that case, what happened? He decided that he will fight for the cause of Asians and Indians living in South Africa. And he coined the term Satyagraha for the first time in South Africa. His South African experiment became very successful. At that time, in 1915, he came to India. And his political guru was Gopal Krishna Gokhale ji. And Gopal Krishna Gokhale, specifically, he suggested him that initially you tour the entire India. And in 1917, Mahatma Gandhi got the opportunity in the form of Champaran Satyagraha. Champaran, it is a district located in northern part of Bihar. And Britishers here had forced the peasants to cultivate indigo on a 3/20th part of their land. Simple words, suppose I'm a farmer, and in that case, I have 20 acres of land. Compulsory, I had to cultivate indigo on 3 acres of my land. This system is called as Teen Kathia system. Okay. Now here, there was a local peasant, local farmer, whose name was Rajkumar Shukla ji. He invited Mahatma Gandhi to Champaran. Now Mahatma Gandhi, he came along with other leaders such as Mahadev Desai, Mazhar ul Haq, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, so J.B. Kriplani. And after this, Britishers were forced to create a committee, which is called as Champaran Agrarian Committee. And Mahatma Gandhi himself was the member of Champaran Agrarian Committee. Finally, due to efforts of Mahatma Gandhi and Rajkumar Shukla ji, what happened? The Teen Kathya system was abolished. So this is nothing but Champaran Satyagraha in the books of history. Is it clear? Yes, South Africa was also the colony of Britain. Divya. Yes, Himanshu, I am basically from, like, I have a very multiple background. Like Himanshu has asked me, sir, you are from which place? Like I would say you, basically I belong to UP. There's a district called as Pratapgarh, which is near Prayagraj. Okay. But I was born and brought up in Maharashtra. Like specifically, I have done my schooling from Nasik and Mumbai. I've done my engineering from Pune. Then I have done my preparation of UPSC from Delhi. I've done my preparation of CDS from the region of Chandigarh. Then I was in Indore for 6 years. Again, I'm back in Delhi for many past years. So basically speaking, although I am from UP, but I've been born and brought up in Maharashtra for the most of the time because my entire education is from there. Abhishek, I have done my engineering from Sihagarh College of Engineering, Vadgaon campus. Yes, सुनाई देता है तो एक ही नाम, अंशुमन, India. I am from Vadgaon campus, Pune, Siagat College. So, okay, Rishi, you are from Indore. That's great. I was there in Indore for past 6 years. Very good. So, guys, Indore, one of the best places and the cleanest cities of India. Beautiful places. Yes, Harish, technically all over India. Joel, I haven't been to Kerala, but I'm planning to go to Kerala just to visit God's own country once. Yes, I am from the entire region, Divya. Hamam, which branch? I have done my engineering from mechanical and production branch. Yes, Himanshu, Raja Bhiya. Yes, guys. Rashil, in Delhi, I stay specifically around the region of Karol Bagh. Okay, guys. So, guys, please, all India permit. Perfect, perfect. Thanks a lot, Gopika. Please note down fast, guys. Fast. Champaran Satyagraha. Sure, Joel, sure. Thank you. Champaran Satyagraha, please note down. The peasants in Champaran, that is North Bihar, the peasants in Champaran, North Bihar, very good, very good. From JNK, that's good. Were forced to cultivate indigo under Teen Kathia system. Were forced to cultivate indigo under Teen Kathia system. That is 3 by 20th part of their land. 3 by 20th part of their land. A local peasant, Rajkumar Shukla, invited Mahatma Gandhi to conduct an inquiry. Mahatma Gandhi came along with Mahadev Desai, J.B. Kriplani, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and so on. Finally, Champaran Agrarian Committee was created. Champaran Agrarian Committee was created. And Teen Kathia system was abolished. And Teen Kathia system was abolished. Okay? Bardoli Satyagraha. How many of you have heard about this? And who is the leader? Any idea? Bardoli Satyagraha? Yes, perfect. Blue synthetic German the cotton quality. Himanshu. How many of you have heard about Bardoli Satyagraha? Yes, very good, Joel. Patel ji. Sagnik. Very good. Okay, now listen to me. Bardoli, it is a taluka in Gujarat. Okay. And this region was continuously hit by natural vagaries like floods and famines. Now, suppose, I'll give you a very small example, a very, very small example. These days in social media, the region of Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh is quite in news, correct? Rather than saying social media, the entire media actually. Print media, social media, and so on, because of the landslides, cloudburst, and so on. In that case, suppose if the government has to tax the local peasants there, what is the responsibility of the government there right now? To free the peasants of that region from the burden of taxes. Correct? Why? Because peasants are already facing the situation of landslides, cloudburst. So coming back to Bardoli Satyagraha, there was a situation of flood and famine continuously for 1 decade. Continuously. In that situation, it is the responsibility of the government to free the people or free the peasants from the burden of taxes. In such a situation, what did the British government do? British government increased the taxes by 22%. Peasants already are not able to pay the original taxes because of famine. Millions of people have perished. And you have increased the taxes by more 22%. How can you expect the peasants to pay additional 22% if they are not able to pay the original taxes? At that time, Vallabhbhai Patel ji, he took up the plight of the peasants. And he's launched no revenue campaign. No peasant, no farmer is going to pay a single penny to the Britishers. And Vallabhbhai Patel, he was also being supported by Mahatma Gandhi. Now, after this, it is believed that Britishers did not increase the taxes by 22%, but they still increased the taxes by 6.03%. And here, Vallabhbhai Patel emerged as the leader of youth. And in fact, the women or the females of the region of Bardoli, they gave the title of Sardar to Vallabhbhai Patel. So Vallabhbhai Patel got the title of Sardar from the females of Bardoli during Bardoli Satyagraha. So this is nothing but Bardoli Satyagraha of Gujarat. Clear? Please note down fast, guys. Bardoli Satyagraha. Bardoli is a taluka in Gujarat. Yes, Rishi. MBT also tried something after this. Bardoli is a taluka in Gujarat. Mayoga, already ancient and medieval India has been covered. Certain aspects of modern has been covered previously. Important aspects, I'm covering it right now. Okay? And few aspects, if I get the time, I'll be covering it later as well. And the PDF for sure will be uploaded on the Telegram channel and in the app. Okay, Mayoga? No. Kheda is different, Teju. Kheda is different. This is Bardoli. So please note down fast. Bardoli, it's a taluka in Gujarat. Koresh, year 1928. The region of Bardoli was continuously hit by yes, Prathamesh, इसके बाद salt. बराबर है. Dandi March. The region of Bardoli was continuously hit by flood and famine. See, I'll try next week. Do not worry. In that situation, Britishers increase the taxes by 22%. In that situation, Britishers increase the taxes by 22%. Oh, Prarthana, you are from Gujarat. That's great. Wonderful. Sure, sure. Vallabhbhai Patel ji launched no revenue campaign. Finally, the taxes was increased by 6.03% rather than 22%. Women of Bardoli gave the title of Prathamesh increased by 6.03%. Women of Bardoli gave the title of Sardar to Vallabhbhai Patel ji. Okay. Now, one of the favorite questions that usually SSC, CGL, IB and CDS examination ask is the leaders of the revolt of 1857. Okay. So please give the title Leaders of Revolt of 1857 and listen to me for the next 7 to 8 minutes. Okay. I will tell you about what were the causes for revolt of 1857 and everything. So give the title Leaders for revolt of 1857. Before that, you have to listen to me for the next 8 to 10 minutes. My first question to you guys is, what might be the causes for revolt of 1857? Yes. What might be the causes for revolt of 1857? Yes, guys. Doctrine of lapse, one of the reason. Okay. Emotional aspect, correct, Manuru. Cow meat in gun, okay. People were frustrated with British rule, okay. Kala Pani, Sagnik, okay. Jami, fat animals, correct. Fats of the animals, correct. Military cause, Lop Mudra, taxes, Rishav. Okay, very good. Now pay attention to me. Revolt of 1857 was not just because of one single cause. There were multiple causes for this, and it was amalgamation of different causes. Every section of the Indian society was frustrated by the policies of the Britisher. Rather it be zamindar, rather it be peasants, rather it be the prince even. I'll give you a few examples about this. We had seen zamindari system, we have seen rayatwari system. Can you imagine? Whatever I'm earning, 60 to 70% I'm paying this as a tax to the Britishers. During the situation of floods and famines, rather than what we say waiving my taxes, what are Britishers doing? They are adding on the additional burden of the taxes on the peasants. So peasants were completely frustrated with the policies of the Britishers. Apart from peasants, if I speak, what happens here? Apart from peasants, there was another section like Prince even. I'll give you a small example. Doctrine of Policy of Lord Dalhousie. That was one of the another important cause. Even the zamindars were being frustrated. For example, I had given you the example of zamindari system, wherein I had told you that zamindar had the responsibility of collecting the revenue from the farmer. After collecting the revenue from the farmer, he has to keep his commission and pay it to the company. In that case, what happened? Suppose if there is a flood and famine, and if the peasant is not able to pay the revenue to zamindar, in that case, what will zamindar do? In that case, Britishers will take away the zamindari rights of zamindar. His land would be confiscated. So even zamindars were not safe. Apart from this, there was, like specifically speaking, like the kings. During the time of Lord Dalhousie, what did he do? He asked all the Mughal princes to vacate the all ancestral Mughal palaces. Bahadur Shah Zafar, he was asked to vacate the Red Fort, famous Red Fort, from which today Honorable Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi ji would have given the speech of Independence Day. This was asked by the Britishers to vacate. Apart from this, nobody would be getting the pensions right now. Another simple example, Peshwa Bajirao II. At the time of Britishers, he used to get 8 lakh rupees pension. After his death, he was succeeded by Nana Sahib Peshwa. He was the adopted son of Peshwa Bajirao II. At that time, doctrine of lapse, what does it say? They will not get the pension, and in fact, their kingdom will be annexed by the Britishers. So in the region of Kanpur, Nana Sahib Peshwa, he did not get even a single penny as a pension. Nana Sahib Peshwa asked one of his friends, whose name was Azimullah Khan, to go to London and negotiate with the British Crown. Forget about negotiating, my friends. Okay, forget about negotiating. At that time, it is believed that Britishers directly ignored this person's, what we say, Azimullah Khan. There was a policy of racial discrimination followed in India itself on their own ground. Suppose I am specifically a person who is recruited into the British Indian Army. Okay, and if I am recruited into the British Indian Army, it is believed that, precisely speaking, I would be racially discriminated on the basis of the color of my skin. How? I am recruited as a Subedar, I will retire as a Subedar. Maximum, there would be maximum just one post increment. And British officers are recruited as second lieutenant. They retire as a major, colonel, brigadier, lieutenant colonel. So there was a policy of racial discrimination that was being followed in the post of appointments as well. Apart from this, Religious Disabilities Act, a very simple example. Britishers came in India and they started forcing Christianity on the people of India. Like, they came up with an act which is called as the Religious Disabilities Act 1850. As per this act, those who do not get converted into Christianity cannot inherit their personal ancestral property. And the major spark for the movement was introduction of Queen's Enfield rifle or Royal Enfield rifle. The Queen's Enfield rifle, it had a cartridge, and that cartridge needs to be bitten off by teeth. Now, many believe that the cartridge had a coating of a fat, and that fat was made up of a pig fat and cow meat. Pig, it is considered as taboo among Muslims, and cow was sacred to Hindus. And the news, it spread like a wildfire. Now this rifle, it came from the region of Meerut to the region of Behrampur in Punjab. All the soldiers, they denied that we are not going to use these rifle. Entire unit was being court-martialed by the Britishers. And finally, the news reached Bengal. And in the region of Bengal, precisely at a place called as Barakpur. Okay. at a place called as Barakpur. There was a soldier whose name was Mangal Pandey. He was a soldier of 34th Bengal Infantry. He went on a rampage. Specifically, whatever European officer came on his way, everyone was being killed. Finally, on 8th April 1857, Mangal Pandey was hanged to death and he became the first martyr of Mother India. Okay, and the news of the martyrhood of Mangal Pandey spread like a wildfire throughout the entire northern part of India. And the entire northern part of India was now under the grip of revolt of 1857. And the leadership base was being provided by Bahadur Shah Zafar, the last Mughal emperor at that time. And at this point of time, Britishers followed a very, very brutal policy of suppression. Because there is one incident which is hidden in the books of history. That is called as Sati Chaura Ghat massacre or Bibika Ghar massacre. What is that all about? I'll give you a small example. When the revolt of 1857 spread like a wildfire in the entire northern part of India, the Europeans thought that it is necessary for us or our family to have a safe passage. So they decided that from Delhi, we will move towards the region of Allahabad. From Allahabad, we will move towards Calcutta. And from Calcutta, we will have a safe passage to Southeast Asia. In such a situation, at least our families are safe. More than 200 European families, they came in the fort of Kanpur. And at that time, Kanpur, it was being managed by whom? Nana Sahib Peshwa. The district collector of Kanpur was Charles Hillersdon. Nana Sahib Peshwa was already angry with Britishers, as I've told you right now. Why? His father used to get pension of approximately 8 lakh rupees. And Britishers have denied giving him the pension because he was an adopted son. Nana Sahib Peshwa came to know about this, that more than 200 European families are hiding in the fort of Kanpur. He, along with his more than 2,000 followers, reached the fort of Kanpur. And at that time, the district collector of Kanpur, Charles Hillersdon, he negotiated with Nana Sahib Peshwa that this is the matter between English East India Company and you. So please do not involve our families in that. In that case, what happened? Nana Sahib Peshwa agreed to this. But as soon as these 200 families, they started a safe passage to Allahabad, the soldiers of Nana Sahib Peshwa started attacking these families. Children, women, old age people, their body were being cut into pieces. And this event in the book of history is called as Sati Chaura Ghat massacre or Bibika Ghar massacre. And in fact, there were many soldiers who were imprisoned by Nana Sahib Peshwa at that time. And after this, Britishers followed a very, very, very brutal policy of suppression. I'll give you a very small example about this. Okay. Nana Sahib Peshwa, at that time, specifically speaking, Nana Sahib Peshwa had a daughter named as Maina Devi. We have heard about Mangal Pandey, Nana Sahib Peshwa, Rani Lakshmi Bai, then Liaquat Ali, Jagdish, the Zamindars of Jagdishpur. But there was a 13-year-old girl whose name was Maina Devi. She was daughter of Nana Sahib Peshwa. She also has a contribution in revolt of 1857. How? It is believed that Nana Sahib Peshwa, he had asked his daughter that immediately release all the prisoners after 2 days. Now, she released the prisoners and she went back to Bithur in Kanpur. At that time, British officer was Captain Thomas. He reached Kanpur, and after reaching Kanpur, he started blowing cannons on the fort of Kanpur. This small girl, 13 or 14 years of age, she started requesting Captain Thomas, but he did not stop. In fact, he captured this small girl, Maina Devi. And to create a deterrence in the mind of the people, what did this person do? This person, it is believed that, openly burnt alive Maina Devi. This small girl, just 13 to 14 years of age. We have many revolutionaries who have their names hidden in the book of history. Correct? One such lady was Maina Devi. Have you heard about the name Neera Arya? I'm going a bit ahead, my friends. Neera Arya, she is considered as the first women spy of India. Neera Arya, she was born approximately in 1902. And Neera Arya, she was born in a very influential and a wealthy family in the region of Bagpat, UP. And specifically, she was a spy of Azad Hind Fauj. Now, it is said that she was married to a person, Ranjan Das. And Ranjan Das was a CID officer who was working for Britishers. Okay. And in that case, after marriage, there were dissenting opinion because both of them. Why? He was working for Britishers, she was working for Azad Hind Fauj. Once upon a time, this lady, Neera Arya ji, she went to meet Subhash Chandra Bose. And this person secretly started following her. It is believed that as soon as he saw Subhash Chandra Bose, he shot a bullet. But the bullet did not hit Subhash Chandra Bose. It actually hit another person, driver of Subhash Chandra Bose. Neera Arya immediately stabbed her husband. You cannot believe that Neera Arya was taken into Andaman jail, jail. And she was tortured heavily. It is a very pitiful and a shameful act on the side of the Britishers that she was tortured in such a manner that even her breasts were being cut off. That was the torture that was meted down on Neera Arya. Finally, Neera Arya, she succumbed to death in 1998 at Osmania Hospital. So there are many unsung heroes of our India's freedom struggle. Hope you understood, my friends. The revolt of 1857, the causes and so on. Yes, correct, Himanshu, you are true. Yes, Hamam, correct. Kala Pani ki saza, it is called as. Did you understand the causes for revolt of 1857? Okay, guys. Now, just write down important leaders of revolt of 1857 and please note down few leaders. Yes, Anika, just remember the notes. That's it. Do not worry. Guys, I think I need to take 1 hour lecture more some or the other day. So the next Sunday, I'll be taking 1 hour or 1.5 hour more session. Okay. So please note down. Mangal Pandey. Mangal Pandey. Barakpur. Just note down the leaders, arrow, location. Mangal Pandey, Barakpur. Bahadur Shah Zafar, Delhi. Bahadur Shah Zafar, Delhi. Lakshmi Bai, arrow, Jhansi. Uda Devi, Lucknow. Begum Hazrat Mahal, Lucknow. Liaquat Ali, Allahabad and Banaras. Gajadhar Singh, Gorakhpur. Devi Singh, Mathura. अवंतीबाई, दिंडोरी, MP. कुंवर एंड अमर सिंह, कुंवर एंड अमर सिंह, जगदीशपुर, बिहार. नाना साहेब, कानपुर. तात्या तोपे, ग्वालियर. सुरेंद्र साई, उड़ीसा. सुरेंद्र साई, उड़ीसा. मनीराम दत्त बरूहा, आसाम. Okay. Do you want me to repeat any of the locations? Yes. Maniram Dutt Baruha, Assam. Sia, Tatya Tope was from Gwalior. Ashirwad, Avantibai, she was from Dindori, Madhya Pradesh. Chanchal, Devi Singh Vijji was from Mathura. Lopamudra, Gajdar Singh was from Gorakhpur. Tatya Tope from Gwalior. Hamom, Liaquat Ali from Allahabad and Banaras. Ashish, Gajdar Singh from Gorakhpur. Ashirwad, Uda Devi from Lucknow. Anushri, Liaquat Ali from, I'll repeat again within short, just note down. Lakshmi Bai, Jhansi, Uda Devi, Lucknow. Begum Hazrat Mahal, Lucknow. Liaquat Ali, Allahabad and Banaras. Gajdar Singh, Gorakhpur. Devi Singh, Mathura. Avanti Bai, it is AVA. Dindori, Madhya Pradesh. Kunwar and Amar Singh, Bihar. Jagdishpur. Nana Saheb, Kanpur. Tatya Tope, Gwalior. Surendra Sai, Odisha. Maniram Dutt Baruha from Assam. Yes, perfect, Sadvik, who killed 200 members. Yes, Sadvik, yes, it was Nana Sahib Peshwa. See, Joel, there were many causes for failure of revolt of 1857, and one of the major cause was revolt of 1857 was majorly confined to northern part of India. Yes, the movement was in a splintered manner. It spread to southern parts of India, but not majorly. Okay, like I'll give you a very simple example. Ghulam Ghaus, he led the movement specifically in which part? He led the movement, Ghulam Ghaus, in the region of Madras, but splintered manner. Tatya Mohite and Annaji Fadnavis, he led the movement from the region of Satara and Kolhapur, but in a splintered manner. So the movement was majorly confined in northern part of India. Got it, Joel? Okay. Now, again, within the next 5 to 10 minutes, guys, we'll see about the formation of Indian National Congress, and we'll talk about the first session. What you need to remember, okay. Lokesh, Bhagat Singh ji and Chandrasekhar Azad ji are revolutionaries. They are not the part of revolt of 1857. Okay, Lokesh? Second session, third session presided by Englishman, first women president, first Indian, and first Gandhian session. Madhav has used a very good word here, and that is Indians from South, rather than saying South Indians. That's great. No, Madhav, in that case, everyone was thwarted with or frustrated with the rule of English East India Company. If this could have been so, why could have Martanda Varma fought against the French East India Company? Correct? Okay, Himanshu, you have lived in the region of Lucknow but not learned about Uda Devi. So do not worry about this. Just, you have learned about her. Okay? Now, guys, now listen to me very carefully. Who was the first president of Indian National Congress? Okay. Yes, not French East India Company, Sanjay, sorry. It's a Dutch East India Company. Okay. Who was the first president of Indian National Congress? Or who was the first women president? All these questions have been asked in the examination. Do not worry, Sia, I'll explain. Do not worry, I'll explain and then make you write. Okay? Abhishek, Alan Octavian Hume was never the president of Indian National Congress. Just listen to me first. Indian National Congress was formed on 28th December 1885 at a place called as Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, which is located in Bombay. And the first session, it was held in Bombay and presided by Vomesh Chandra Banerjee. Second session of Indian National Congress was held in Calcutta, and it was presided by the grand old man of India, whose name was Dadabhai Navroji. Okay? Now, initially what happened, many of them criticized that Indian National Congress is a party of politically elite Hindus. Okay? Because majority of them are Hindus here. But it was a very rude shock. Why? Because the third session of the Indian National Congress was presided by the first minority person. His name was Badruddin Tayyabji. So first session, Bombay, Vomesh Chandra Banerjee. Second session, 1886, Calcutta, Dadabhai Navroji. Third session, 1887, Madras. Presided by whom? It was being presided by, yes, Badruddin Tayyabji. Okay? Now, who played a very major role in formation of Indian National Congress? There was a retired British civil servant whose name was Alan Octavian Hume. He played a very major role in formation of Indian National Congress. Okay. But just remember one thing. He was never ever the president of Indian National Congress. He was just a secretary to Indian National Congress. That's it. He never remained the president. In fact, there were 4 Englishmen who presided the session of Indian National Congress. And the first Englishman who presided was George Yule, 1888 Allahabad session. Okay? First women president of Indian National Congress was Annie Besant. First Indian women president of Indian National Congress was Sarojini Naidu. And the first session presided by Gandhi was Belgaum session. So I'll repeat what kind of question has been asked. First women president, it is Annie Besant. First Indian women president, Sarojini Naidu. Okay? And the first Gandhian session or first session presided by Gandhi was 1924 Belgaum session. Clear? Please note down. Yes, theory of pressure cooker, Himanshu, correct. Also referred as safety valve theory. Okay. So please note down fast. Yes, correct. Yes, Abhishek, safety valve theory is true. It's true, safety valve theory. Like many of the historians do believe that, see, everyone had their own personal vested interest in formation of Indian National Congress. Okay? So safety valve theory can be considered by many historians as a true part. Yes, Divya Gandhi only presided one session. It means he was president for only one session. Okay? Now note down. First session of INC. First session of INC. Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, Bombay. Prathamesh, give the heading. Sessions of Indian National Congress. Sessions of Indian National Congress. Gopika. Yes, Lala Lajpat Rai ji proposed safety valve theory. Correct, Gopika? Sessions of Indian National Congress. First session, Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, Bombay, presided by Vomesh Chandra Banerjee. Second session, Calcutta. Divya, the name of college is Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, Bombay. First one. And presided by Vomesh Chandra Banerjee. Second, Calcutta, presided by Grand Old Man of India, Dadabhai Navroji. Third, Madras, presided by Badruddin Tayabji. (1888), Allahabad session, presided by first Englishman, George Yule. And note down in bracket, Alan Octavian Hume was a secretary to INC, secretary to Indian National Congress. Then, yes, I'll repeat, Prathamesh. Alan Octavian Hume was the secretary to Indian National Congress. First session presided by Mahatma Gandhi. First session presided by Mahatma Gandhi was 1924 Belgaum session. Then first women president of INC. First women president of, yes, 1924. Joel. First women president of Indian National Congress. Was Annie Besant. Okay. First Indian women president of INC. Sarojini Naidu. No, Prathamesh, it's not compulsory. Yes, Meghna, I'll share the screen so you can just join in the Telegram channel through this. Okay, guys. So, guys, I've tried to cover the major part, but still, I think it will take approximately around 1 hour more to cover different snippets of India's freedom struggle. So, that would be done next week somewhere. When I'll find time, I'll arrange a session of 1 hour. So, guys, Joel, like the point is, I have another session immediately at 1:30. Okay. Immediately, I have another session right now, even on the today Independence Day. So we'll see you soon. Major part of your points are covered, guys. Ancient medieval India and modern India. And I hope your journey of history was good. I had whatever little knowledge of history, I provided you that. So specifically, whatever was the journey, I've told about this. And in that case, hope you learned something good throughout this journey of history. Okay, we'll be taking a class of approximately 1 hour in the coming year. Sorry, not in the coming year, in the coming week or so. Certain part. Okay. Okay, Joel. Okay. So, Sai Meghna, you can scan this and specifically, you can get the access to this Telegram channel, or you can go through the Telegram channel IB ACIO English batch. See, just remember the names of the Nawabs and so on. That there's nothing for that. Okay. Thanks, Atul. Thanks a lot. So, did you like the classes? There are certain topics that are left. I would be posting the PDF of that. What to read, I'll be also telling you in that. Okay. Apart from this, I will also take a session approximately of 1 hour. Getting the points clear, guys? And I'm 100% tomorrow or day after, I'll be posting up the practice questions as well. 100%. Do not worry about this. I don't know about other classes, Sanidhya. Okay. Yes, guys. So please comment if you feel like any comment, like specifically in the Telegram channel, how was the classes? Please comment there as well. Okay, guys. So I will stop my words for the day. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Okay. And it was a very wonderful part, like teaching you guys. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot, Rishi. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot, Mayank. Thanks a lot, everyone. So please do also comment in the Telegram channel, specifically how did you like that and so on. So guys, we'll be meeting you very soon. We'll be posting the PDF very soon. Whatever part is left, I'll be telling you in the PDF as well. And as a part, sometime on the Telegram channel, I'll take a live session of 10 minutes wherein I'll also guide you how to approach the exam after some time. Okay, guys? So thank you, guys. I'll stop my words. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Have a very wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye, guys. Other lecture, 1:30 baje lagana abhi, 1:30. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Taik. Thank you. Thank you, Lopmudra. Thank you, Gopika, Mehak, Mayank, Sadvik. Chanchal, everyone. Kavya, everyone. Thank you. Sai Meghna, you are getting error when you are scanning this. So do one thing. Okay. Do one thing. IB ACIO English batch. Search this on Telegram channel. EN. Okay. Once you search this specifically, you will get that. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Thank you.